Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss remedial lecture second of synchronous machines. In the last lecture we have discussed the armature reaction and at lagging power factor, leading power factor and unity power factor. In this lecture we are going to discuss the phasor diagram of synchronous machine. For this we will start with the basic equivalent circuit of the synchronous machine. In this we can see that the generated EMF is equal to the sum of the terminal voltage plus the armature reaction drop and armature winding resistance drop. So we have to draw this in the phasor diagram. Then how we will draw it? There are three conditions as based on the load connected, whether it is lagging power factor, leading power factor or unity power factor. So first we are going to discuss for inductive load how the phasor diagram of synchronous machine can be made. If we are talking about alternator, the load is connected is inductive load, then the phasor diagram can be like this as shown in this figure. As the load is lagging power factor, so the current is lagging the voltage, current is lagging the terminal voltage by the angle theta, where theta is the phi and theta is the power factor angle, and we can easily observe from this that the current is lagging from voltage. If we are moving from anti-clockwise, that terminal voltage is ahead of armature current by angle theta. This shows that it is the generator is connected to the lagging power factor load. If we move ahead, then we can see that the terminal voltage is behind the generated EMF, and the generated EMF is the sum of the armature resistance drop and the reactance drop plus the terminal voltage, and the angle between the terminal voltage and the generated voltage is del, shown by del. So del is nothing but the angle which is the difference between the phasor difference between the generated EMF and terminal voltage. So it is equivalent to the summation of Vt, IaRa and IaJxa. So this is all about the phasor diagram for inductive load. Now if we are considering the resistive load, we can observe that for resistive load the power factor angle is 0 and terminal voltage is in the phase with armature current, and here also again the phase difference between generated EMF and terminal voltage is angle shown by del, and it is summation of Vt plus IaRa and IaJxa. The third case we are considering here is the when the capacitive load is connected in the generator, then the armature current is leading to the terminal voltage by angle theta, and this is the power factor angle theta, and the angle difference between generated EMF and terminal voltage is shown by del. So the generated EMF is nothing but the summation of phasor sum of terminal voltage plus armature resistance drop plus armature reactance drop. So this is all about for this lecture in the phasor diagram, and you can easily understood the phasor diagram of all the three cases for various power factor load connected to the alternator. So this is all about this lecture. Thank you very much.